How you doing? This is Mr. B of B's Auto Repair. Today we're doing a stud on a Nissan. I think it's Ultima, Maxima, one or the other. At any rate, what happened is the customer called me and told me that his stud was spinning with his he thought it was stripped basically because the stud was spinning with the lug nut. So come to find out, he thought it was stripped, but it wasn't stripped. It was stripped to the point where the lug nut started spinning the stud. So this is the hole that the stud was in. I don't know if you can see, it still has some a little bit of thread to catch the new stud. But at any rate, so what I did was I had to get that stud out. I had to get my torch and burn it off. So I burnt the tip of the lug nut off. I burnt the whole lug nut off with the tip of the stud that was connected to it up under there. Yeah, burnt that off with the torch, and took the wheel off, and then basically the stud was just sitting in there spinning. I just get it out. There's a spot right here. I don't know if you can see right here where my finger's at. There's a spot right here where you see this little indentation. That little indentation is because you have to line the stud that you're taking out up to that indentation, so once you get it pushed out back far enough, it can come out through here. Otherwise it'll hit against here if you have it anywhere else other than this little indentation spot right there. So that's why I have it lined up like that right there. So he's going to find a new stud now. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put it in, and I'm going to tap it in as much as I can, and then once I get it flush, then what I'll do to pull it in, I'll use his new lug nut to pull it in, and at that point he'll be all good, hopefully, if that has enough thread in there. I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of smooth right there, and you can see some teeth right there going this way diagonally, but in those teeth I would hold the stud to the hub bearing. So we're gonna hope that when he gets his stud that he still has enough on the hub itself to hold on to the new stud, because it was spinning inside of this hole right here. So we're gonna hope for the best, and I'll let you know what happened. But to get to this part, of course, I had to remove these two bolts right here that hold the brake caliper bracket on. This is the brake caliper bracket. These two holes right here, that hole lines up with this hole and that hole right there. So brake caliper bracket 22. I think they're like 22 millimeter, and that comes right off. And then you can get to that hub bearing. Yeah. Another thing is that, you know, when you're removing hub bearing, you have to do the same thing. Except another thing, you have to remove this center bolt and cotter pin, center bolt, and then like see two bolts on the top and then two bolts on the bottom, and this whole part comes off. Bam! That's a hub bearing. But yeah, this is where I scorched the wheel. I burnt the frick out that bad boy, and yeah, didn't hurt the wheel either. It just get what I was coming to get, and nothing else got hurt. A little white, but you know, I also had to get the hub cap off. What I did with the hub cap, I just pried it just right around the area. Okay, hold up, let me see if the camera's still on. Yeah, I just pried it right around the area of the lug that was broke, and it broke out that part, and the other ones are still good. As you can see, you see the difference, how that's open and those aren't. Yeah, I had to break up that one, but he can still use it because those other four will still hold on. But yeah, so that's where we're at right now, waiting for them to get back with that stud and lug nut. So that's it for today. Too hot to have this camera on. I don't know. I might record putting the stud in. I don't know. We'll see. But this is part one, if so.